You're wondering if I've completely lost my mind, aren't you? Yes, yes I have. Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be an introduction for a brand new year-long project pan, brand new-ish. It was around last year, but it was called 50 Shades of Pink. This is a Fantastic Ladies project. It was created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece. This year they decided to make it 50 Shades of Purple. A lot of you guys asked me last year why I didn't jump on this project, and the truth was, in the middle of a pandemic, it just seemed like a little bit too much to take on, even though I loved the idea of this project and I love pink so much. So it was hard to say no, but at the time, I felt like I had made the right decision. This year, they did a vote online at the Fantastic Ladies group on Facebook, and you could vote for the color. And I voted for a color that was not purple because I knew that if purple won, I would feel strongly compelled to join in on this project. But purple won, so I had to do it. I'm crazy. This is nuts. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm a glutton for punishment. Things are kind of going well with project panning, and adding 50 products into the mix is only going to complicate things, but it's purple. I mean, come on guys. It's purple. I had to. So there are so many products to talk about in this intro. Let's hop right into it. The basics of this project are that it's 1 year long. It starts today on the 15th and it ends next year on the 15th of April. 50 products. They don't have to actually be purple products. They could have the word purple in them. They could have purple packaging, anything to do with purple. And you could make any goal you want on each of the 50 products. And I do have a goal for each of them. I've made a detailed chart. So let's start with the products. This dusty little purple ball is a hair product. It is the Bedhead Small Talk. I am starting out with less than half of the product, and my goal for this is to finish it. I have a story for each of these products, but I don't think I'm going to tell you guys the story today. Maybe next month I'll tell stories, but for today I'm just going to show you guys the products because there's 50 to get through. So my goal for this is to finish it. Okay, the next two products are a shower gel and a body lotion. This is the brand Body Recipes. I'm pretty sure you could get this at the dollar store. It was gifted to me. This is the scent Chocolate Raspberry, and I want to finish both of these. I have another lotion. This is a sample of Twilight Wood from Bath & Body Works, and from what I can tell, it's brand new and completely full, and I want to finish it. And my last body lotion is this itty bitty sample of the Olay Quench Body Lotion for extra dry skin, and I want to finish it. Product number 6 is this face mask from Michael Todd. I have 2 of these, so I want to start working on these. I'm currently working on a face mask, but it's almost gone, and then I'm going to start working on this. I have the word finish with the question mark next to it as far as my goal. I would love to finish this, but you guys know how long it takes me to finish face masks, so we'll see. This is brand new. I've never used it even once. It's still really soft and squishy, so even though I've had it for quite a while, hopefully it's still in good shape. Number 7 is my Becca. This is the First Light Priming Filter Primer. I love this. My goal is to use half of the bottle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really measure half. Hopefully it will settle and go down. I do have a lot of primers that I'm working on right now, but my goal is to finish half of this product by next April. My next primer is a small sample of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm currently working on a little blister pack of these in another project, but once that's gone, I'm gonna need another one to work on, and this is purple. So this is number 8, and I'd like to finish this. Number 9 is a lip balm. This is a tin of Victoria's Secret lip balm in the scent Berry Tart. If you guys have been with me long enough, you will know that I panned an entire one of these in the original pink sugar scent, and it took over a year. So my goal for this is just to hit pan on this, and then I'll see where I go. It looks like maybe I've used it once, but basically it's brand new. So for now, I would just like to hit pan on this. It's gonna take a long time to get there. For number 10, I have my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I wanna finish this. Numbers 11 and 12 are both Anna Sui products. The actual product themselves are not purple, but look at this packaging. Oh my goodness. Love it. This is a blush from Anna Sui. I don't see a name. It's just called Rose Cheek Color number 2. This is stunning. Look at this. I know some of you guys have seen this before, but oh my gosh, it is so precious. Of course, the camera's not going to show it. Okay, there you go. It has a lot of pink, a little bit of white, and a little bit of like a tan, beige, cream kind of color. It's a very subtle blush, but it's a blush. And my goal for this is to use it 50 times. Yes, I want to use this blush 50 times in the next year. The lipstick is also a little piece of art. This is what it looks like. Wait for it. Do you see it? It's a star. It's a star. And it's got this like swirly, twirly gumdrop shape to it. It is so pretty. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's definitely one of those products that were for a long time was too good to use. It also does have kind of a perfumey scent to it, which is a little bit strange. I don't know why you would have a lipstick that smells like a perfume, but I know a lot of brands do that. Anna Sui is also a perfume company, so I'm assuming this is one of her scents, but I don't know all of her scents that well. I only know one, and we're going to be talking about it in a little bit. But yes, my goal is to use this 50 times as well. All right, let's talk about this. This is the Wet n Wild Lilac to Reality highlighter. I don't think I've ever used this even once. I'm pretty sure that either I use this as like an inner corner highlight for my eyeshadow or I just swatched it, but it's basically brand new. I would like to use this 25 times. 25 times. And my next purpley highlighter is the Sephora Golden Hour. I recently talked about this in my Shop My Stash for Spring video that I did in collaboration with Too Much Tosh. And I would like to also use this 25 times. Okay, I have a couple of purpley Super Shock shadows. This one is the 4-year celebration of ColourPop's birthday, and it's called Birthday Wish. And there are purpley glitters, but basically it looks like a taupe. I put this in more for the packaging than I did for the actual shade. But this is it right here. It looks like maybe I've used, sorry guys, I keep shoving it in your face like you could actually see it. But it's just a kind of silvery taupey shade with a purpley glitter. And I would like to hit pan on this. And this other one is from the My Little Pony collection with ColourPop. This is the shade Sunbeam. I had this in my Go for the Goal project back when I was doing that project. My goal for that project for like 2 years was to hit pan on as many Super Shock shadows as I could. And while this was in that project, it basically crumbled up while I was applying it one day. So it's a huge crumbly mess. It still works, but hitting pan is not a realistic goal for this anymore. So I want to use this one 30 times. So that's my goal for this, is to use it 30 times. I chose 30 because it usually takes about a month of usage for me to hit pan on one of these. So I figured 30 times would be the equivalent of hitting pan. My next product is another eyeshadow. That is my L'Oreal Burst into Bloom Infallible Eyeshadow Pigment. And I also want to use this 30 times. This is it right here. It is a gorgeous purple shade. I like it very, very much. I would love to use one of these up one day, but it feels like an impossible mission to a panner like me, but 30 times seems realistic. Numbers 18, 19, and 20 are all nail polishes, and this is a horrible idea. I've been really struggling with painting my nails, but finding 50 purple products is really hard, so I threw these in with the goal of using each of them 5 times, and I'm definitely thinking they can be layered to some extent, so that's my plan. Hopefully I will get my nail painting mojo back someday soon. It's been a long time since I've had the urge to paint my nails, but first of all, I have this deeper purple shade from Butter London called Violet's Revenge. I have this shade, I need to shake it up. I have this shade right here from Finger Paints called Hue Knows. And this is Charmed from Kale Polish. It's one of those purples with a blue shift. And this one I think of more as a topper than a standalone. So I'm thinking it would go really nicely on top of this one or even on top of this one. So hopefully I will be able to hit 5 uses in the next year. If I was painting my nails regularly, that would not be that hard of a mission, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, this next one is kind of fun. I decided to pull in my Too Faced little black book of bronzers. Purple, you might ask. Why would you think of purple when you see this little black book of bronzers? But wait, look at this. Purple right there. So the bronzer that is on this purple packaging right there is the Beach Bunny bronzer. I don't think I've ever used that bronzer before. These are the size of a deluxe sample, but that being said, I'm sure it's not that easy to hit pan on them, but my goal is, in fact, to hit pan on this shade right here called Beach Bunny. We'll see. Okay, next is my MAC Classic Cutie palette. This is another product that was featured in my Spring Shop My Stash collab that I did with Tosh. This is what it looks like right here. I have a goal in my mind to use every shade in this palette at least once. But the goal that I've set for myself for this project is to use this purple, this purple, this purple, and this purple 10 times each. And by doing that, I'm hoping to include the other 4 shadows in some eye looks as well. I'm really also excited to use this kind of silvery taupey shade. I love these kind of silvery taupey shades, but for the purpose of this project, I want to hit the 10 use mark on this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's 4 of the 50 right there. Okay, next I have my little magnetic palette that I keep my singles in, and I've rearranged it. I have 2 shadows in here that are currently in projects. This is not part of this project. This is Halo from Looksy Beauty that's in my Panner's Pan. And this is Corrupt from Makeup Geek that is in Never Have I Ever, one of my most forgotten projects ever. But the rest of these shades are all part of this project. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles that are part of this project. This one up here in the center is a very old single shadow that was originally part of a Prescriptives palette. And it does have a little speck of pan already. So my goal for that one is to use it 20 times. This one right here is Luxie Beauty Charmed. It's a lot like that Kale polish. It's a purple with a blue shift. My goal is to use that 20 times. This is Makeup Geek's Masquerade, and I also want to use that 20 times. This is Makeup Geek's Daydreamer, and again, 20 times. This single down here, I don't know the name of the palette this came from. It's really old, I've had it forever, and it was one of my very first eyeshadow palettes, but I'd like to use that 20 times. And then over here is a dark purple single from a brand that I can't remember, and this is an old Victoria's Secret single that was part of a quad, and it looks very white, but it's a white with a purple shift, and I'd like to hit pan on those 2. So everything else I'd like to use 20 times, but these 2 I'd like to keep working on until I hit pan on them. Lofty goal. Okay, next is this liquid eyeshadow from Josie Maran. It's the shade Polynesian Purple. It's very pretty. I'd like to use this 15 times. This is a liquid cream eyeshadow from Bare Minerals. I've never used it before. It came as a trio that was gifted to me by my good friend. And this is the shade Aurora Nights. Did I say that? And I'd like to also use this 15 times. This is an Avon eyeshadow stick in the shade Violet. Very purple. I'd like to use this 15 times. This is a Physicians Formula eyeliner, and it's a purple shade. It's purple packaging, but it's also a purple, I don't wanna, it's hard, it's kind of scary to take the cap off of these. I'm afraid I'm gonna bang it up. It's also purple, and I'd like to use that 20 times. Yes. This is a purple Stila eyeliner. I'd like to use that 30 times. This is a very light purple eyeliner from the brand called Mariposa, and I'd like to finish this completely. I don't know about that. This is an eyeliner from Mary Kay. It's also in the shade Violet, and I'd like to finish this completely. This might end up being a declutter though. It's really old, it's pretty dry. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it work, but I'm gonna try. And if I can make it work, I'll use it up. And if I can't, it's getting decluttered. This is a Revlon Kissable Balm Stain. I featured this one also in my Spring Shop My Stash with Too Much Tosh. And I'd like to finish this. I don't know if I can actually do that. That might be too lofty of a goal, but I'm gonna keep it in the project for the entire year. And if I can finish it, great. And if I can't, that's okay. Same thing with this Butter London Glaze and Lip Glaze in Fairy Dust. This was in my Spring Shop My Stash. My goal is to finish it. I want to keep it in the project throughout the year. If I can finish it, great. If I can't, that's okay. Okay, here's another oldie. This is a Victoria's Secret Lip Shine. It's a lip gloss. It's a oily, it's like a lip oil or a lip gloss. I don't know. Had it forever. And it's in the shade Wild Berry Bouquet. Same thing, my goal is to finish it. I doubt I can do that, but whatever progress I can make on this over the next year would be great. Okay, I have a purple lip gloss. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Wishes. Same thing, I put finish it. I doubt it, but we'll see. Next is this right here. This is a MAC lipstick, and as you can see, it's got a purple flash to it. It looks like an oil spill, but that's why I'm putting it in here. This is the shade Twig. It was part of a, Twig is in their permanent collection, but this special packaging was part of some special collection. And I think I've swatched this once. I don't think I've ever actually like worn this out and about for a day, but it's just a beautiful, easy color to wear, and I'd like to use up half of this. Again, I doubt it, but reach for the stars. I have another purple lip gloss. I don't know how I have so many purple lip glosses, but I do. This is the NYX lip gloss in the shade African Queen. I put finish it. This is a lip balm from Origins. I think it was a free sample or a gift with purchase. It's in the shade Plum Punch, and my goal is to finish this. This is the Stila's Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Transcendence. It's that purpley, shifty cream highlighter. And I put the goal to hit pan on this. I don't think I can do that, but that's my goal. Number 48 and 49 are both fragrances. This is a body mist from the Healing Garden in the shade Lavender Therapy. This is not a favorite scent of mine. I might use it at nighttime before bed or something. It's almost gone. I might have been using this as like a bedroom sheet spray at some point because it's down to here where my thumb is. It's already down to there. It's almost gone. And my goal for that is to finish it. And 49 is this Anna Sui perfume. Again, it's another Anna Sui product. This packaging might look black to the camera, but it's actually a very, very dark purple glass. I don't remember what the name of this perfume is, but at one point I was wearing it every single day. It was like my signature scent for a long time. It's a very nice scent, but I would like to finish this bottle up. It's already about halfway gone, and I'm ready to get back into finishing a perfume. I've been working on body sprays for the last several months, and I'm ready to tackle a perfume again, so I want to finish this off. All right, there's only one product left to talk about in this project. I wasn't sure where to go. I didn't feel like I could add another eyeshadow. I didn't feel like I could add another anything. I'm completely overwhelmed with all of this, if you haven't noticed. But I decided to go back to my e.l.f. 100 pan palette. This palette has been on my mind a lot lately. I don't know why, but I'm thinking more and more that rather than trying to pan all of these eyeshadows. Just hitting a bunch of pan and then saying goodbye to this palette might be a goal. So I need to get going on that. So I am putting this shade right here, that's number 79, this purpley shade that's 9th down the row. And I'd like to hit pan on that shade. Other than me swatching it in preparation for this video, it was basically brand new. I've never used it before. So I'd like to hit pan on that shade. So that is everything. My bathroom counter is going to be so full. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. Even though I'm a little bit overwhelmed by all of this, I'm also really excited to be doing this project this year. I really wish I could have done it last year, but with everything going on in my life and in the world, I just felt like a project focusing on 50 products was just out of control. This year, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish a lot of these products, so I've made really achievable goals. At least they seem really achievable at this point. We'll see what happens. For the next month, I would just like to get as much use out of all of these products as possible, but I have the goal of finishing this one off. I'd like this to be an empty by next month's update. And if I could finish off anything else or meet my goal on anything else, that would be amazing. But one thing I would definitely like to do is have this out by next month. All right, guys, that is everything. There's a playlist of everybody else that's doing this project linked down below. Go check them out and see other people that are doing this project. And of course, if you're interested in joining the Fantastic Ladies, I will have a link to their Facebook group down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. It just says, oh doy, ooh, oh doy.